Hey, okay, so now I don't know if you know this or not, but in Title Toolbox, if you've got an old database that you want to check and see where those likely sellers are going to be, or if you want to find and purchase the email addresses and phone numbers, or if it's a database that you got from another title company, you've got Title Toolbox to be able to pull up all of these same leads. I'm going to show you what this looks like. Okay, right here on the screen, what you're looking at is the Title Toolbox, the main screen when you first log in. What you want to do is you want to go up to where it says farming up here at the top. And when you click on that, go down to upload. Now in this upload window that comes up, you browse to wherever you have that file on your computer. Now in my case, what I'm going to pull up is a file that is properties where the owner lives in Arizona, but the property's in Placer County. So it's about 170, give or take. So in this case, I've got this property upload, this Excel file or CSV file uploaded. All I needed in that database is minimal information: the site address, like 123 Main Street, and the zip code for that site address, and that's it. If you add the APN in there, it will be that much more accurate, especially if it's going to be vacant land owners that you're looking at. But in this case, those two pieces of information are loaded into Title Toolbox, and I want to give this a name right here where it says farm name. I'm going to call it Arizona Owners, and then hit the upload button. Now what happens next is Title Toolbox will create a database, and it will email me a link that's going to look, when I click on it, just like this here. So when I click on this file, see it says that it's given me Arizona Owners right here. I hit the continue button now because it's opening up a separate window in Title Toolbox, and it's going to plot all of those properties on this map for me. And it's going to bring up all now, because remember all I uploaded was the site address and the zip code. Now it's giving me all the rest of the information right here. It's plotted all these properties out on the map. Now the last thing I can do with this, if I want, is go into where it says Premier Data, and I click on this, and I can filter this data a little bit more if I want to. There's 170 properties in here, right? If I hit Get Count at the bottom, it's going to give me that total count down here, 170 properties. But if I wanted to narrow it down a little bit further, maybe, because these are all non-owner occupied properties, right? Because the owner lives in Arizona. But maybe I want to take those properties out of here that are a little bit on the larger side. Maybe let's go bigger than 2,000 square feet. So probably a lot of these are going to be up in the Tahoe area, right? North Shore. Hit the Get Count button, and what it's going to do is give me the final total of 61 properties out of the 170 where the owners live in Arizona, but the property's in Placer County, and the property is over 2,000 square feet. So now the last thing from this window here, if I want, and you've probably seen this before or heard me talk about it, click on this up here at the top where it says email addresses and phone numbers, and all you need to do to purchase email addresses and phone numbers is click this radio button here. The phone numbers are going to be, it finds 75% of the phone numbers, and they're 5 cents each. And email addresses, it'll find about 35% of them, and they're 7 cents each. So with this data, now there's other data sources you could get email addresses and phone numbers too, but with this data from here, it's super easy to use, and you're using old data, right? Just to update and see maybe who these likely sellers are. There's a lot we could do with this data, but I wanted to show you how to upload this from scratch. So now all I got to do is I hit both emails and phones, I hit Get Count down here at the bottom, and then it's going to give me the total charge to find email addresses and phone numbers for this list. Now again, it's going to charge you the full amount and then refund what it doesn't find, but then it'll email you the final database also. This is an amazing tool. If you need access to this, or if you've got an old database, or if you'd like to do a walkthrough, screen share, or best practices on how to use Title Toolbox, let me know. Let's get together and I can help you out. Okay, talk to you soon.